So I've been implementing the secret to health and longevity for 5 months, and here is what happened. I lost 14 kilograms, around 30 pounds. I dropped 4 BMI points, lost 6% body fat, gained 4% muscle, and reversed my metabolic age by 3 years. And no drugs, diets, or gyms. And I'm going to share exactly what I did with you today, but here's the thing, you're probably not going to like it, at least not at first. Because the secret isn't a pill, it isn't a biohack, it isn't some breakthrough the wellness industry is hiding from you. The secret is doing a few key things consistently every day for the rest of your life. So boring. Okay, I get it. But before you click away looking for a quick fix, there isn't one. Trust me, if there was, you'd already know about it. The whole world would know about it. There is no quick fix, and that's actually part of the problem. We're genetically wired to think short term. For millions of years of evolution, what kept us alive was focusing on today, short-term survival. My next meal, avoiding getting eaten by a lion, avoiding injury because there are no hospitals. We didn't live long lives, so there was no need to make decisions for our 80-year-old selves. So quick fixes feel natural. They're what we reach for first every time. And the wellness industry exploits this. Everyone believes they have the latest quick fix that taps into how we are wired. And the things that actually matter get buried because they're not trendy or exciting or fast enough. And quite frankly, they're a bit boring, but they work. So what happens? You think, right, time to get serious. You pick a diet, an exercise program. You go all in. You keep it up for a few weeks, maybe a couple of months. Then it becomes unbearable and you stop. Start, struggle, stop. Perhaps you start again, struggle again, stop again. This is not your fault. You're fighting millions of years of evolution and a world that's actively working against you. But there's a better way. To succeed in transforming your health and longevity, you need 3 things. You need to be adequately inspired to take action. If you're not motivated, it won't happen. And I aim to do some of that in this video. Secondly, you need to know what the right actions to take are. There is so much conflicting opinion, and social media is packed with biohacks that have no evidence and will likely demonstrate no benefit when evidence does come. So you need to know what are the actions that actually make a difference, and I'll tell you what those are. And finally, you need to do those things consistently for the rest of your life. This isn't a 3-month health kick. This is about reverse engineering a blue zone lifestyle for you. Think about it. Blue zones are the places where people live the longest and healthiest. But the people there don't follow intensive diets or extreme exercise programs. No biohacks, no supplement stacks. They eat real food, they move throughout the day, they sleep well, strong connections, low stress. That's what matters. That's what the evidence actually supports. And the key to achieving a blue zone lifestyle is to build good habits slowly over time, which are manageable, sustainable, not unpleasant, and highly effective. This is the secret to longevity. So my name is Owen Colgan. I've been a medical doctor in the NHS for nearly 25 years, most of that time in emergency medicine. But honestly, medical school taught me almost nothing about this. We learned how to treat disease, almost nothing about preventing it. So I've spent hundreds of hours interviewing world-class experts in sleep, nutrition and exercise. I've read the research and I test everything on myself. You've seen my results? And now I'm sharing what I discovered. So, quick interruption, you're learning about the Vital 3 method, which is really a summary of everything I've learned in the past year, and the results took me by surprise. I'd given myself a year to lose 10 kilograms, and I lost 15 kilograms in under 6 months, and I've never felt better. And importantly, no diets, no gyms, no intensive exercise, no drugs, just a few consistent actions that you do every day in a way that is sustainable and manageable. Now, I'm going to share all of that over the coming months, so don't forget to subscribe and click on the alert so you don't miss any of those videos. But if you can't wait and you want to find out more straight away, I have a free guide, a free PDF that you can download right now. And there's a link in the pinned comment below and in the description below as well. So don't forget to get that before the video ends. Let's just jump right back in. So it begins with inspiration, having a reason to take action. Now, short-term goals are great and achieving them is very motivational, but the real reason to transform your life is to give yourself more healthy years, particularly as you age. Close your eyes for a moment. Picture yourself at 80 years old. What do you see? Are you vital, energetic, independent, traveling or hiking with grandchildren, sharp and engaged? Or are you frail, struggling with stairs, managing multiple medications, confined to the house? Now open your eyes. Two people can both reach the age of 90. One is frail and dependent, the other is hiking in the mountains. Same lifespan, the number of years, but very different health spans, the number of healthy years. That's what we're building for. And living a long and healthy life is primarily done by avoiding the big killers: heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, cancer, dementia, which have all exploded in the last 50 years. If you live long enough without taking action, your risk of developing one of these killers is around 80 to 90%. But here's the good news: 70 to 80% of that risk comes down to lifestyle, your choices, how you sleep, eat, and move. And even if you've bad genes, good lifestyle choices can influence how those genes express themselves. Every night of decent sleep, every meal of real food, every walk you take, each one shifts the odds in your favor, not by a little, by a lot. You have far more control than you think. But to take this further, you need a shift in mindset, a new philosophy. So here are my 5 key principles. So the first is pillar synergy. When we try to get healthy, we tend to go all in on one life pillar, intensively dieting or intensively exercising. But sleep, nutrition, and exercise aren't separate. They multiply each other. So better sleep gives you energy to move and helps you make better food choices. Good nutrition improves sleep and energy. Regular movement reduces stress and helps with sleep and nutrition. So small improvements across all 3 life pillars produces greater results than going all in on just one. The second one is the vital 3. So you don't need 100 biohacks. You just need a few key actions that actually make the biggest difference. I call this the vital 3. 3 actions per life pillar that move the needle. So this is the 80-20 rule of health and wellness. The 20% of actions that deliver 80% of the results. Master these first, add more later if you want. And I've spent hundreds of hours working out what these actions are, and I'll share them with you later. The next is 5,000 day thinking. So like I said before, we tend to set short-term goals. I need to lose 5 kilograms in the next 3 months, for example, when we should be setting 5,000 day goals or longer. You're not building habits for your next holiday. You're building a long-term lifestyle shift that will determine who you'll be at 70, 80, 90 and beyond. And here's the thing, with this long-term method, you still get short-term results. I lost 14 kilograms, 30 pounds in 5 months, but in a way that I definitely don't want to give up. So the fourth is build good habits. We are building new habits that will become our new way of life. Focus on one habit at a time, master it, make it part of your life, then move on to the next. No rush. And ways to help are make your habit enjoyable, choose things that you enjoy doing, make it easy, reduce friction, stack it with existing habits, start small and work up, and make it stick. Same time, same place, accountability. The skill isn't being perfect, it's building consistent, sustainable habits that become just who you are. And finally, game of percentages. The reason we choose to live healthily is to increase our chances of a long and healthy life. And the biggest gains come from going from 0 to something. If you do no exercise, 1 kilometer of walking benefits you more than someone running 40 kilometers a week who starts running 41. A 10-minute walk beats no walk. 6 hours of sleep beats 5.5. 1 portion of vegetables beats none. Do not discount small wins. They stack up and each adds to your chances of a long health span. You do not need to do anything intensively. You just need to do something. And then a little more, one step at a time. So one more thing, you've seen the biohacks on social media, continuous glucose monitors, NAD plus infusions, cryotherapy, hyperbaric chambers, the latest supplement stack. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most have limited or no evidence for longevity. They sound impressive, they're expensive, and they distract from what actually works. The boring stuff, consistent sleep, real food, daily movement, has mountains of evidence. The fancy stuff has promising theories and expensive marketing, but master the basics. Everything else is optional. So if you're feeling inspired, the next steps are knowing the right actions to take and how to implement them in a way that suits your life. There's so much noise out there and conflicting advice. One expert says one thing, another says the opposite. So I've done the research for you. I've worked out the 3 vital principles for each pillar that have the greatest impact, and all are based on science. And I have really exciting ways to help make them stick, including how to build your own personal AI health coach, which is optional but mind-blowing. So that's quite a lot to cover, so I'll share all of that over the coming videos. But if you can't wait for that, I've put together a free guide, the complete Vital 3 method, philosophy, principles, plus AI prompts to start transforming your life today. You can download that right now. Link is in the description and the pinned comment below. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the upcoming pillar videos. Just click the button on screen now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.